And we're back. Both teams are out on the field going through their mandatory 3-minute warm-up. And we'll get it into this second half. Again, the Warriors leading 28-6 in a game that physically is closer than that, but in the speed factor, that's where the Warriors have definitely stood out so far tonight with some long touchdown runs. Don't forget tonight's ball game brought to you by the Laws of Home Improvement, brought to you the Coaches Show. Darko Public Schools, McKee's Indian Store, Ridge Runner Roofing, Cross Timbers Restaurant, Woodward's Furniture, Jeff's Bistro 281, Cars, etc., and Soda Fountain Eatery and Clinic Pharmacy. And after the game, stay tuned for the Sports Blitz, brought to you by Stephen Fetchum and Pass Perfect Boutique. And I can't say it enough. Let these people know how much you appreciate them bringing this to you by doing business with them. Good folks. The Warriors won the toss to start the ball game and deferred, so I would assume here in the third period that they will probably take the ball. If they do, I'm sure Bridge Creek will have to take the wind, which is kind of gusty now. Sometimes the flags are almost stiff, and other times they're not limp, but they slow down somewhat. They continue to go just a little more out of the east, predominantly south, but a little more out of the east. Not a true crosswind yet, but we hope they're going to bring some good nourishing rain to western Oklahoma. Now the Bobcats go over to their bench. You see the Warriors huddling up out in the middle of the field. They'll be coming to bench, and we'll be starting this second half. The referees actually have their own little huddle out there and break for as they go to their respective places. Warrior faithful here in the stands give the Warriors a round of applause as they come back to the sideline. And Bridge Creek will be going to the south end to kick off. We'll see the triple threat back deep. Of course, Judge Leiter kicked off for the Bobcats the last time, and he had an answer for a run back by putting it in the end zone. Burt, Dearman going back. Actually, they're kind of looking, and Wilson. And let's see, Burt will be in the middle, Wilson on the left, Dearman on the right. Judge Leiter is ready to kick off. Referee blows the whistle. Put the foot into it. This one will not get there. Actually, it's caught up back to 30, 35, 40, and drove right through to the 40, and I believe that's Zach Quito. Very alertly caught it about the 30, got 10 yards right back. It was not sure if that was purposely just like a high onside. It didn't stay high it came down pretty quickly. And Zach let it go. It'd been that in between the up backs and the deep backs. So he caught it, secured it, got 10 yards back. So the Warriors will start at their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the left. Melton takes it, gives to Wilson, going around the left side, cuts inside the 40 and get up to the 43-yard line for a 3-yard gain. Sheldon securing that football. He saw that he was headed down. 2nd and 7 for the Warriors. Wesley Sato will go in, and he'll play a tight end, and Kadawadu will come out. The Warriors showing some different looks this week. They're double tight. Two flankers to the right. Melton gets it, and we have a flag. Warriors, too much time. I think that may be the first time all year. Delay of game. So Sheldon's 3-yard run is wiped out, plus a couple. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Warriors. Second and 13, excuse me. It looks like almost a 6-yard penalty. They're back to the 37-yard line. 43. Milton calls out signals. He'll roll out to the right. And he tries to set up, and the defense comes back, and he'll scramble to get back what he can. He's going to lose about 5 or 6. As the Bobcat defense came through quickly. 30, call it a 5-yard loss. And it's 3rd and long for the Warriors. They need to get out to the midfield, and they're back at the 32, between the 32 and 33, so about 17 and a half yards for 1st and 10. Into a pretty stiff wind right now. Milton's going to drop back. And to Wadu on a screen pass at the 35, 40, outside the 50, driving through the 45, driving forward at the 50 across, and should be a 1st and 10. They got Kadar around the head and shoulders at about the 43-yard line, and he just kept churning those legs. There were 2 Bobcats. Oh, they're moving it back a little. Not a very good spot. And it's going to be 4th and 1, giving 17 yards on that. A great effort by Kadar Wadu. Just kept driving forward. And they're going to pull it out and measure it, but I'd like to have replay like the NCAA on where that knee actually hit. But we don't have it. So we'll take, they'll pull the chain tight, and it is about 6 inches short. So that's where the Warriors will be 4th, and see if they'll use their goal line heavy package. There goes Dakota Boton. You bet they are. Andy Smith. They'll be the blocking backs in the backfield. 4th and 6 inches from the midfield for the Warriors. And 9:50 to go here in the 3rd period. Up 28-6. Milton calls out the signals. Hand off to Wilson, breaks outside, and he breaks a tackle to 50, 45, and he'll fall down to the 47, or 43. 7-yard gain for the Warriors. Dakota Boton and the big nose guard that Coach Jackson was talking about had a collision. Dakota, he was a little slow, but he come up from there. But he won the battle because Sheldon Wilson got the 1st and 10. Warriors got the 1st and 10. They have it down at the Bobcat 43-yard line. They got the lead, the ball, and the clock moving. And now the Bobcats jump off sides. Warriors went on a long count. Drew the Warriors offside. That nose guard that Coach Jackson was talking about is J.P. Van Cycle. He's 6'3", 260. And he is a player. And he is a senior, thank goodness. Now, 2 receivers wide to the left, 2 to the right. Milton to Wilson right up the middle. He's got a hold. Straight up the middle, now he cuts the outside, the 25, the 20, it's a race to the end zone, another great block downfield by Tanner Dearman. In fact, Tanner got 2 of them at about the 10-yard line. I don't know if they'd have had a chance of catching Sheldon. But it didn't matter time Tanner Dearman got through blocking them out. 43-yard touchdown run. Just like that, with 8:53 to go here in the 3rd, Warriors go up 34-6. Cole Nation on the kick. Ball's down, kick is up, and it looks good. And it is. 35-6, Warriors lead. 8:53 to go here in the third. You're listening to Warrior Football on 98.5 KACO. And welcome back. Galen Sato gets ready to kick off. Gets the whistle from the referee. Team spreads out from sideline to sideline. Puts a foot into it. Low kick into the wind. Bounds around down to the 20. Picked up there by the Bobcats. And he'll be Zach Quetones dragging from behind. Kadawa Dua gets on top. And the Bobcats are going to get the ball at just about the 30-yard line. Their first possession of the second half. Had 7 possessions in the first half, 1 score to show for it. The Warriors had 6 possessions in the first half, 4 touchdowns to show for it. 1 possession this half, 1 touchdown. Pretty efficient for the Warriors. Pearl stays in at quarterback. Fakes a handoff, looks back, and now he's got a receiver who catches it and is tackled upon impact by Tanner Dearman, and it will be a first and... No, correction. Tanner hit him so hard he gave up the ball. Incomplete. Just as he caught the ball and turned, Tanner smashed him. As hard a hit as I've seen Tanner Dearman lay on anybody. He had great position. Wasn't anything cheap about it. When you're a receiver and you have to go up and come down like that, you've got to expect that. So it's 2nd and 10. Handoff, fake handoff. Couldn't get the handoff, so it ended up being Perot tried to get the tailback. Nothing going. He just had to take it, get what he could. Andy Smith, Daniel Smith, in on the tackle for a loss. Let's say 1-yard loss. So it'll be 3rd and 11. Nearing the 8-minute mark here in the third period. Looks over the defense. He drops straight back. Throws a long pass and it deflected around. Oh! It was intended for Brandon Carlton, who got a hand up, deflected it up. And Adrian Ottone then got a hand on the deflection and tried to keep it in the air for a tip drill, but just couldn't quite get it up in the air high enough. Foot falls incomplete. So the Warriors have held, evidently. It's like it'll be a kick by Derek Taylor, or punt. Or Perot will be back again to punt. They've used both. Kyle Burt would love to try to chance at a run back. They keep kicking it to the sideline. Oh, block! It is blocked, and it's rolling down inside the 10 to 5 and into the end zone. Dakota Botone with a touchdown. As the Warrior defense came flying through. And Dakota Botone could have been one of about 3 or 4 of the linemen. They all came flooding through there. But in the end, it was almost a battle of Warriors over who could get the ball. Got a dead ball foul. I think celebration by the Warriors. They marked off on the kickoff, I believe. And Ridge Creek side. About a 3-yard run by, they will take it on the kickoff by Dakota Botone. Fumble recovery. Now Coalition trying to kick, trying to make it 42-6. Ball's down, kick is up, and again it looks true, and it is. 7:39 to go here in the third period. Warriors lead 42-6. Listen to Warrior football. 98.5. KACL. And the Warriors extend their lead to 36 points. They lead now 42-6. It's 7:39 to go in the third period. Dolphins with a block punt. Dakota Botone picking it up about the 3-yard line, going into the end zone. Now, because of the penalty for the celebration, the Warriors will have it back at their own, kicking off in the 25-yard line. And that may have been as good a kick as Galen had all night, but it's going to be an offsides on the Warriors now. They'll move it back even farther. So now Galen will be kicking off from his own 20, almost like a safety. You think the Bobcats should get relatively good field position. And right now those flags are blowing pretty good. Galen kicking into it. He signals his guys to get back a little farther this time, so there's no more offsides. And he comes forward and puts a foot into it. The low kick into the wind. It's going to hit about the 35 to the 32, picked up there. They're going across field and cutting upfield in and out to near the midfield mark. Tackled there by R.J. Sink. Kadawa Dua be at the 48-yard line of the Bobcats, their own. Where they'll take up shop. The Bobcats would like to reestablish some of that. They had a little bit of an offensive rally there towards the end of the half. That one good drive. And handoff up the middle and nothing going there. And Leiter will be drugged down. He hit a wall and literally bounced off. Dakota Botone and Russell Miflo primary in on that tackle. No gain. We have Russell Miflo's got a little helmet issue. Now he's got it fixed. So it's 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 48-yard line. Burridge in it, the running back now, and he'll fake the handoff. Throws the tight end across the middle this time, too tall. And it's got to be tall when you throw it too tall to number 34, Andrew Dawkins, who's 6'6", 230. Andrew is a junior. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. 6:53 to go here in the third period. 42-6, Warriors lead. 3 receivers to the right. Usually rolls out that way, and he is going to roll out that way. And he's getting pressure from behind now. Oh, he threw it right into the belly of his receiver, number 83, Chase Benson. He's a 6'3", 190-pound senior. Chase did not hold on to it, went right on through. So it'll be 4th and 10. And it would appear to be a punting situation for the Bobcats. Kyle Myrtle. Back deep. Rowe will be the punter. Snaps back. A end-over-end punt. Kyle tries to field it at about the 10. It gets by and goes into the end zone. So it'll be a touchback. The Warriors will get the ball at their own 20-yard line. This will be their second possession if they've already scored 2 touchdowns. Of course, the special team scored 1. Tyler Melton comes in to run the offense. 2 receivers wide to each side. Long count. Melton drops back. Gets some pressure. He's going to tuck it and run. 25, 30 to 28, 29-yard line. Give him a 9-yard gain for Tyler. Hey, that nose guard coming up the middle, he does everything. Tyler had very little time. So the Warrior defense now, or offense rather, excuse me, has got a 2nd and 1. Stay with the same formation. Wilson straight up the middle. Got a gap in the middle at the 40. Now he cuts to the left. 45, a great block. Now they're going to call it back. They're going to call it back because he's going to go down to the 20-yard line. Oh, it appeared to be such a good block out there on the side. I couldn't catch the number as it broke him to the outside, but I think they're going to call it a block in the back. And it's at about the 47-yard line, so that'll bring it. Now they're going to call it a hold. From the 47, it'll go back to the 37, so Sheldon will end up with about a 8-yard gain out of it, even though he had about 40 more yards downfield. It'll still be a 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Their 10th. Be right on the 37-yard line, their own. And so the Warriors will have it 1st and 10 on 37. 5:52 to go here in the 3rd period. We'll say the referee was right there and on the far side of the field. It looked good from across the field from where I'm at. Melton throws it in the flat. He's got Dearman coming to cut the 40 after the 44-yard line. Nice over-the-shoulder catch and pass from Melton to Dearman. Tanner's first catch of the night. Not to mean he hadn't been really active. He knocked one ball loose from a Bobcat, and he's also made some great blocking. Give him a 7-yard gain. It's 2nd and 3. Wilson up the middle, and he's going to be snuffed at maybe a yard loss that time. So it'll be 3rd and a long 3, short 4. Warriors want to keep this drive alive. They need to get it to just across their own 47-yard line. They're sitting out on the 44, so it's 3 yards. Melton with the snap, fakes to Wilson. Now he throws it in the flat, and he's got his man at the cross midfield. and down to the 49-yard line, and that is Kyle Burt. Kyle just went down and knew where the 1st and 10 was, squatted. Tyler hit him on the run, and that'll be a 7-yard gain. Very efficient passing game of the Warriors. Tyler Melton running things. 4:18 now to go in the first. Another first in the third. Another 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Now the Warriors will have 3 receivers to the right. And now there's motion. And both teams, they'll say it's against the Warriors. So it'll be 1st and 15. That's at the 46-yard line, 1st and 15 for the Warriors. 3 receivers right, handoff to Wilson, trying to get outside, breaks 1 tackle, trying to get around the corner, he does 45, 450, and down near the 45. He had to give a little too much ground outside to get around the 1 corner, but he still picked up a healthy gain. And it'll be a 10-yard gain, it'll be 2nd and 5. 3:36 to go here in the 3rd period now. Warriors moving the ball. Leading 42-6. Melton to Wilson behind the big line. Spin move, breaks the tackle 45 to the 40, 30, 5, 30. And near the 30. We'll wait and see when they mark it. Right on the 30-yard line. Decline this penalty. It will be declined. So the Warriors will have it 1st and goal after a 27-yard completion from Melton to Burt. Warriors, Melton's up under center now. Toss to Wilson, cuts outside now, cuts back across the lane and just dodges into the end zone without anybody touching him. As he headed left first and the whole defense flew left, Sheldon saw it crease back to the right, cut right back up in behind a couple of blockers, but we have a flag on the far side, so hold up. See what the referee indicates. A block in the back by the Warriors. So they'll have to try that one over again. It'll be 1st and goal from the 13. So 2:47 to go here in the 3rd. 42-6, Warriors lead. Warriors have it 1st and goal from the 13. Now instead of the heavy package, they'll go back to their normal offensive formation and personnel. 2 receivers wide to each side. Melton drops back, and before he can drop back, we've got a flag on Ridge Creek for offsides. first and goal at the now at the 8 or 9 yard line. Call it the 8. Warriors stay with the same formation. 2 receivers wide to each side. Milton. Quick throw into the corner of the end zone, and the wind, I'll tell you, they tried to lob it in the end zone. The wind would have nothing to do with that. It didn't blew it out of bounds. Trying to lob it to Kyle Burke. So it'll be 2nd and 9. Tyler Milton, that's only his 3rd incompletion of the night, 6 of 9. 2nd incompletion, 6 of 8. Now the Warriors go with a double tight package. And give it to Wilson right off the left side. He's down to the 5 before he's even touched, and he'll fall forward. Down close to the inside. See where they're going to mark it. At the 2-yard line. Give him a 7-yard gain. I tell you, the line had Bridge Creek blown back so far as the 5-yard line before Sheldon ever even had to worry about any defense. So it's 3rd and goal. Wilson gets it going around the right side. Gets a good block on the corner, cuts inside, and he's in the end zone. And let's see who got Tanner Dearman with another good block on the corner. Do something stupid and have to miss a ball game. And back 49-6. Complete control now. Left in this 3rd period. period. This may be the last play of the period. Two receivers right to the right. Rowe, then he drops back. Throws it in the flat. Not much going there. And Wesley Sato takes down Chase Benson for what would be about a 3-yard gain, maybe 4. And so it'll be 3rd and 6 for the Bobcats. When we come back, we're starting the 4th quarter. As that ends the 3rd quarter, Anadarko Warriors 49, Ridge Creek Bobcats 6. You're listening to Warrior Football on 98.5 KACO. One. Low snap, picks it up, gets a foot into it. Oh, it goes off the side of his foot, up into the Warriors stands about the 4th row. And that's going to be a great field position for the Warriors around the 30, the Bobcat 30, right on the 30 in fact. So the Warriors have great field position and a 43-point lead. And it looks like Coach Jackson is filling in some of the reserves. I see Michael Shaw going in at quarterback. They're assuming that R.J. Sink will be the running back, and he is. Now the clock begins to run. Michael Shaw calls out signals. Sink gets it. He cuts it 30 down to the 25. Brings a couple of Bobcats with him down to the 20. Give R.J. a 5-yard gain. RJ already had a huge catch in the first half. The Warriors had a 3rd and long. And they have a equipment repair or something. We'll wait on that. Dead ball foul, personal foul against the Warriors. Did not see us, and now I see the yellow flag down there. Did not see that particular call, so that's going to be 15 back for the Warriors. motion penalty on the Warriors on the far side. So that could be 2 penalties for 20 yards there. One's a live ball, one's a dead ball. That's motion against the Warriors and a dead ball against the Warriors. The one thing that Coach Jackson had talked about that the Warriors have worked on to improve is it's been a very emotional game tonight. In fact, Bridge Creek, what they're fighting for their lives, have come to play. Both teams have piled up quite a few penalties here. Now, right on the 50-yard line, the Warriors need to go to the 20. That's easy math. The 30-yard down. R.J. Sink weaves through Bobcats down to the, call it the 44-yard line for a 6-yard gain. Now they'll move it back to the right on the 45, so it'll be a 5-yard gain. Second and 25 for the Warriors. Michael Shaw is now running quarterback. William Humboldt from the lineman just coming in for the Warriors. And the Warriors are going to get a too much time or delay of game now. Trying to get more players in. That's something that kind of happens in a ball game where we have to try to get the reserves in. So that's 5 that RJ made. Take it back to the penalty. Wide out. Together. RJ Sink down the 8-yard line. Now another flag flies on the sideline. This may be a late hit on Bridge Creek out of bounds on RJ. Nothing was indicated. The referee hadn't set the ball yet. No, they're not. There's no motion. I guess they picked the flag up for some reason. So it's 3rd and long for the Warriors. Shaw fakes the handoff and he'll keep it himself and get 1 yard. Fourth down now. Looks like the Warriors will come to bring their punt team on the field. We're down to 9:15 to go in the game. 46-yard line for the Bobcats. Motion to the right. Wilson puts a foot into a nice spiral. It's going to hit, wow, deep in the end zone. A 46-yard punt that would have been farther if he'd had more field to for it to go into. So the Bobcats get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20. This half they've had at their own 30, their own 48, their own 19, now they're own 20. See if Coach Wallace comes back with his starters, if he puts in some reserves. And it looks like some clean jerseys coming on the field and paint, so got some more new faces for the Bobcats. Let's see who they have in there at quarterback. It'll be number 11, Chris Catchlin. He's a 6'2", 180-pound sophomore. 8:40 to go here in the ball game. Handoff up the middle and tough sledding for the Bobcats. Zach Quitone and Tremaine want to do it in on the tackle. Give a 2-yard gain to the Bulldogs, the Bobcats. see different numbers out there. And we have, before the play can get started, and we have a penalty on the Warrior defense offsides. So that'll give the Bobcats 5 more yards. Be 3rd and 3 now for the Bobcats. 7:45 to go here in the ball game. Bobcats come up quickly to the line. Coming off the right side. They'll be taken down by Queetone, or Zach Queetone. Morgan Smith in there on that tackle. Short game, makes it 3rd and 1. Bobcats. Expect maybe a run in here. And it gives them a run and no going is, I'll tell you what, a great bull rush there by T. Ware and Morgan Smith, and the runner did not get back near the line of scrimmage. In fact, they're going to lose about 3 yards. It's going to be 4th and 4 or 5. So it would appear that the Bulldogs, or the Bobcats, may be running the ball. Maybe a 2-yard gain. 3-yard line, keep it a 1-yard gain for RJ. Here comes Jonah Woodley. Running back now. Jonah scored a touchdown a couple weeks ago. Hand off to Woodley, tries to bounce outside the right side, cuts back across into the 40, and he'll be taken down there, giving him about a 3-yard gain. And a run out of space on the stat sheet for the different runners, but that's just fine. Thomas Casey coming in as one of the linemen now. Coach Burton taking a well-deserved rest. 4:50 to go in the ball game. Shaw and Woodley making sure they've got their direction straight. Fake to Woodley. Shaw keeps it around the right side. Goes down the sideline, and he'll get down to about the 37-yard line. Give him a 3-yard gain. It'll be 4th down. The Warriors apparently will be punting. I believe Kyle Burke's going to be punting this particular time. I saw Kyle was actually doing some punting in warm-up. Long snap. Kyle gets it back, puts a foot into it, goes high, and lands about the 15 and bounces out of bounds at the 13-yard go in the ball game. Warriors up 49-6. Now quarterback takes it, keep it outside, and Josh Parton has him at about the 12. Not going to let him get outside. A loss of about 3 or 4. Good cornerback work there by Josh Parton. Ridge Creek will be punting deep in their own territory. See if Michael Shaw goes back deep or who else might go back. Brandon Pollard will be going back deep for this punt. They don't have to go too deep. Ridge Creek kept his punts and not been too successful, especially on the end. 35 to go. Off. High punt. That wind is going to, that's almost going back the other direction. And it does on the bounce. Hit the 35 and bounce back towards the 30. That's where it'll be touched by in the Bobcat territory. Beautiful looking punt going up there. The wind just stood it straight up and brought it straight down. And then with the bounce, it headed back Warriors to the Warriors' advantage. They'll put it between the 30 and 31 yard lines, and that's where the Warriors will take over. The last 3 possessions for the Warriors have been in Bobcat territory. Michael Shaw still at quarterback within a minute and 10 seconds to go. Jonah Woodley is his running back. Shaw is just going to take a knee. And about 2 more of those, and this ball game will be over. Anadarko Warriors' record will be raised to 6-0. 2 years in a row they've made that particular point at 2-0. And Ridge Creek will fall to 1-5. 1-3 in district. Michael gets the knee one more time, and the referee will wait after the 25-second clock before he sets the clock, which he can do now, and that will be the ball game. No more plays have to be run. So that the Warriors are victorious again. Apparently, I haven't seen any major injuries that they've come out of it with. The Cold Nation has continued his extra point streak that he's got going. Many positives coming out of this ball game. Penalties, maybe the one thing.